Hello, back again like a crack addict. Hello, everyone. Today we're gonna continue, sorry about that, Wuthering Waves. But man, late in the morning, I was playing gacha games. Like Cookie Oven Break, they released a new character, which I was talking about yesterday. A new T-Pin character named Heartstrings. You can get it for free, it's just that after you get it for free, and if you want to level her up, you have to go to the event to level up. You can't use diamonds. You can't use diamonds. But yeah, I was playing that. And then I was also playing Genshin to get Farissa because I already got Aizen. And then after that, I played the new Madoka exterior game. A little bit confusing, but man, looking at some of the mechanics, like getting character-wise, it feels a little bit. I know gacha games are pay to win, but I feel like they're really edging on pay to win, and it's not really good for a start of a game, in my opinion. But it's still a good game. It's just that I don't know. It's just that I've seen a lot of people with region lock, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look good. I just really hope this game doesn't end up like Magica Record, like they didn't have enough players and then they're gonna shut it down. I really hope this isn't a second reenactment of that. I'll be very sad. I just hope this time it's better and they just fix the stuff that they need to fix. I just hope it doesn't. I don't want it to fail. I see room of improvement. I just really hope it doesn't fail. But anyways, I'm gonna continue the game, but before I do that, I'm gonna grind for my 60 asteroid, then continue main story wise. I think we can do a temple. I know I said one Zanny, but god damn, I've been twitching because if you was here yesterday, I was blasting all of this because the more I see her and talk and see her talking, it make me want to turn more. Ah! Okay, I did a 10 pull and then my thing was 32, so that's 42 pulls so far. Oh, I still got some more places that have to max out, so meh.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
I know my resonator ain't that strong. Oh, this is strong resonator. What should I grind for? I think we have enough. I blasted everything off, right? Yeah, I did.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our...
Yeah, let's grind for this one. Okay, to build up your intimacy. I really do wondering when they plan to unlock the characters' wallpaper thing. I really do wonder. Because I see them add titles. I think I did talk about this, but anyways, they add titles, so they know exist. The question is when they're gonna put it in.
Listen carefully. Pew, pew.
Bang. Mamma mia, Aventi. Bam. 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 Yo, my throat kinda hurts because I was watching a video and it made me laugh. And E, bam, and R.
Is our stage.
Yeah!
Epic shot.
And then I summoned the anchor. Bam! Oh, that was fast. That was actually quite fast. When your characters become strong. Because I remember this was kind of pain, like when I was playing this, like when on release, like, you know, like Live and Up and all that jazz. Knows what it is. Now it's a cakewalk. Anchor!
Aerial stunt.
Mamma mia, Aventi. Yeah, boom!
Mamma mia.
Aventi, Figurati.
Improv.
Bravo!
Performance.
Yeah! Okay, let's just do one more just to be sure. Bang. Actually, let's use her instead. And use you. And then summon the anchor. Bang.
Listen carefully. Keep the cheer.
And clean. And leave. You know, I just realized what I had for breakfast. I had ramen. I had ramen for breakfast. Oh, not enough. You know, with all these 5 stars, it makes me wonder. In the near future, when they make more 5 stars, I wonder if she and him, maybe him as well, will be like on the standard 5-star banner as time goes on. Healing bonus. With more new 5 stars coming around, I'm really curious what the new 4 stars are gonna be. Okie dokie. Exploration. Yeah, basically right now it's just exploration to a new place, take a picture, and you get rewarded for that. Explore, and then you get rewarded for that. Story. Time to go back to where I was. Oh, here we are. Minnesota. No. 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 Huh? Ah, here we are. I thought I gotten a waypoint. Switch gravity. Oh! That's what they mean. Hold on, let me shift my character a little bit to the edge there. Sit the mic. Hold on, let me see if I can bring my mouse pad closer to me. Okay, this will have to do for now, I suppose. We're about to be crushed. Ah, 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 ah. Alright. Wait a minute. Ah, shit! Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Who's whistling?
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Sit on each. One has to sit on the other lap.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
How about I go with the color first? How about I go with the controller first? Oh, how about Contria via... Oh, I butchered that. How about I go with Abby? Can we make room for one more?
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid Foam would refuse that suggestion.
The two of you can go on ahead.
Cutscene. Ow, my bone.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the Sonora sphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid, but not of the answer. I fear never finding one at all. We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Whoa! Yikes.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
So, is Wuthering Waves going to the path of everyone wants Rover? Because it's kind of given that.
Wind guide me.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Okay. Everyone wants Rover.
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Okay. Okay, moving on. Are you gonna disappear? Yeah. Throw the remnant spark at the vines to purify them. That's done. Ah, I guess not. That makes sense.
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Over there.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Wait, did it just snap back in place? Tell the infused character, gets to change gravity directions. Click the wheel, change the gravity, yellow indicator allows direction guide configure. Blue is aligned normal gravity, yellow gravity is inverted. Green when gravity is orientated sideways. Yeah. I didn't know I was gonna float. Poke.
It's turning.
Rotate
Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Ah, they have a little notification thingy.
Wind guide me.
Leave it to me.
Ha! Sounds come forth. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. Strike from the shadows. I sense
Okay,
your
last
weakness.
one.
Hopefully this helps.
Okay, one statue still unclean. Okay, let's just go for that one.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
That's what I'm doing.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
And switch it back to news. Oh, I forgot about that. Gimme. Onward. Look at that shard.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Those
Nothing out of the
bitches.
ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city? But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the Dark Tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too. Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Let's see.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range,
Ah.
but there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Time to explore.
That's it.
Huh?
A tacitite device.
Okay. Feel like
Leave
I'm
it to
about to
me.
be in the boss battle. Not boss battle, but to the battle.
The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. Strikes from the shadows.
This should do the trick.
Okay.
I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps.
Falling like a statue. Okay. Wow.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark. Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Salvation.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to enter them? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
Confetti.
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
this party stuff come from? Are we being welcomed in?
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Oh, I forgot I didn't have that audio.
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
Freb is like, I don't get paid enough for this.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new, just some flesh wounds. My life is flashing before my eyes.
Well, you seem to be in perfect shape to me.
Oh, okay.
But if you say so, I can offer you a strong elixir. Care to give it a try?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Advanced nutrient block. Floating pages. Looks cool if you were floating. Inspect. Sorry. I jumped too early. Okay, I gotta be patient. During the Door of Unity, transports you to a new area and changes direction of gravity. And look at the below. In we go. Where does the blank am I? Up.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
Okay. Sounds like a boss fight incoming. Huh. Looks pretty.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleur-de-Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here.
Okay,
Do
Abby.
you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion!
What frequency, Abby?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Jiwe.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would he do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the Resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardithia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
You saw the coordination too?
Huh?
This guy what you saw.
but I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella?
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise. You're the one who needs rest most of all.
Do I?
After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About the Phacelia
Is it
family.
true that the Phacelia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Phasalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phacelia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phacelia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel, within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Thessalias and begged for release.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Thessalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act. Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Now about Cardathea.
You were pretty harsh on Cardathea.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark.
Okay.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this? A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, "The maiden is dead."
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Cardathea, and I will take point again tomorrow.
Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this.
What you giving?
Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
How about both?
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Thessalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Food poisoning. Homemade panani. Oh, bye. Abby, you alright?
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
What?
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
You tried to eat it.
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
Oh, we're playing that song now.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. Now, here I am dealing with all of you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll?
Pull from the abyss.
They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
Surge of deep tides.
Try not to blink. Oh, this will be fun. Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're
Why?
here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Of course. Sure. Board of I am. What?
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
Wind guide me.
Take against the swords of discord.
Hogness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay followed. Unite the isles, else leaves will stay unbuilt. Brother and sister, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to the righteous is lit by the scar, the fire of unity. Withered silty.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing
let's
race.
see.
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
I cut them off, dang it.
Wind guide me.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Cardathea, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Ooh, green this time. Oh, I nearly fall off the edge.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Now that I think about it, y'all can't see that part. Hold on, let me just...
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Up we go.
Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Dragon.
Are these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it. It's Hogness.
Oh, the sword.
There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Okie dokie. Wait, treasure.
Remnants of the past. You can let go now. How are you feeling?
No! No!
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Fuck. Oh, shit. Of course. Oh, threw me off. Bro, I missed. Oh, I nearly fell off again. Green. Blue. Okay, I guess blue. Treasure. Treasure.
Remnants of the past.
Man, look at this layout. Sword.
It's stuck on a pedestal.
Maybe if y'all both grab it together, it probably might be
The
unstuck.
waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
I guess not.
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Okay. Whoa.
Leave it to me.
Where y'all at?
The hour is upon us. Strike from the shadows.
Hopefully this helps.
I sense your weakness. Moment of resonance. No hesitation.
Hopefully this helps. push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
I flow off the edge.
We're still missing an area. But where?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Wind guide me.
I see. This is kind of confusing, but no lie.
The hour is upon us.
I was not trying to use that.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. The end has come. Strike from the shadows.
Hey, wasn't it green before?
Cardathea?
I'm ready.
Red eye. Oh, I fly too high. Bruh. Try.
Wind guide me.
Leave it to me.
The hour is upon us. Break. Moment of resonance.
Hey, it's not red no more.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now. An unexpected discovery.
Oh, I thought it was a minute.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling.
Move
Like this.
statues.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
I know the happy music.
The way you were when you saw the plushie Echo, it was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh. How did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right. Doesn't matter if it's the Thrunodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
Our unity. Okay guys, I am gonna stop here, and tomorrow we're gonna play Infinity Nikki. I know it's been a long time since we played Infinity Nikki. I've been leaving Nikki in the corner. So yeah, we're gonna try and get cute dresses, play new events and whatnot, since it's been a while. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Oh, I didn't hit it. Whoopsie.